Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Melissa Miller, Aurora City Council member. Welcome, Melissa. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Now, we want to talk a little bit about the recent tragedy that struck in Aurora, the movie theater shooting. Certainly a difficult time. Let's talk about what the response has been, because I know it's been tremendous.
Yeah, the response has been phenomenal. We've had, within hours, we had outreach from the President's office, Governor Hickenlooper, federal law enforcement, municipal resources. Everybody came together so quickly right after that happened, and it hasn't stopped. So our community is still receiving condolences, well wishes, resources, and it's pouring down into the victims' advocates, so we can connect those with the victims and their families as well.
Right, it is such a tremendous effort. I understand too that you've heard from all 7 continents. Tell me how that came about, and obviously, as you mentioned, just international focus now on us.
Right, we've received emails from everywhere, Uganda, Philippines, Antarctica, and I know that there have been more that the mayor has received as well, but we've received condolences and messages of support from, as you said, all 7 continents. This is not only an Aurora tragedy, but a state and national, and it's received international attention, and we're told people internationally are, you know, rallying for Colorado.
Yeah. The Theater 9 victims, a lot is being done, but so many people just want to know, what can I do? Right. I'm just one person. What can I do to help? Yeah. Give us some ideas on what families and individuals can do.
Sure. There are a lot of websites that have been set up, some specifically for very specific victims and their families. Other websites have been set up to help the overall effort. So if people go to givingfirst.org, they'll click on the Aurora link, and you'll actually see, I think right now there are a list of 11 nonprofits on there. There's an Aurora Victims Relief Fund, and those funds will go directly to families and victims. They're going to be setting up a community advisory group to establish priorities for how those funds are distributed to the victims and families. Also, this is going to be such a long-term recovery effort for victims and families and the community. So the City of Aurora has begun to make efforts to consolidate those donations coming into the city. So folks who want to donate monetarily, they can contact budget1@auroragov.org. And then other folks who want to make major contributions can contact budget@auroragov.org. And also folks who are just wanting to send well wishes, we have a lot of people creating banners that the entire community is signing. You can contact communications@auroragov.org. If you have any questions at all, feel free to you're free to call 303-739-7000, which is our Access Aurora. And those folks will be able to direct the calls to where they need to go.
And you mentioned long-term relief. This is really something that's going to take years for the people involved and also the community to get over.
That's right. And that's why we've actually set up those funds, and we're allocating resources from the city to try and deal with those. So there's a sense of order. Our folks have reached out to individuals who dealt with the Columbine tragedy as well, and we've learned lessons as far as how donations need to be distributed out, perhaps paid to the service providers first, so the families aren't hit with tax implications. And that's one lesson that was learned from Columbine. So they are reaching out to different, not only public safety officials, but also the victim advocates and those dealing with the donations.
Yeah, and it is such a trickle down. I mean, when you see the outpouring of support, even the bail bond fees and everybody, there's a lot of impact on the service community, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And they always need blood.
Yeah.
Thankfully, right now, though, a lot of those dates have been booked, but we're still trying to set up blood drives. So if there's a blood drive near you, please, please, please donate.
Participate. Yeah.
Our hospitals and our staff are simply amazing. We need to replenish those supplies.
Yeah. Where's the website where people can go, Melissa, for more information?
Sure, www.auroragov.org.
All right, Melissa Miller, Aurora City Council member, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.